Let me turn off the metronome here. Welcome back to another MusicMaker guitar video. It's a Telecaster Techniques Tuesday. I always use Tuesdays to talk about my weekly routine. I always try and change it up, maybe just a little bit. You know, if there's things that I'm working on that I haven't mastered yet, they kind of stay on the list week to week, but other things kind of change also. So I figured I would show you guys what I'm up to as usual. So again, as usual, here is the list, updated just fresh this morning, 2-2. I have it all in there? Alright, there we go. There we go. There it is. And if you've been following these, you will see some new and some old. Some old with like a slight twist, maybe, you know? So, again, I like to do these every Tuesday so that if there are those people out there who are also working, maybe this can inspire you to kind of choose your own thing as well. So, if you've followed these, you know my fingerboard stuff, you know my spread boys, and if you don't, those are all on my website, so go find that, musicmakerlessons.com. There's a link in the description for that. Arpeggio trees are the same as last week, but I'm adding minor sixes to my branches, so I'm going to spend this week adding them. I don't know if I'm going to get them all up to 48 BPM. I was checking them out this morning, and they're a little trickier than the 7th chords. The spacing is a little funky, so it is what it is. I'm doing these 3-note per string pentatonics. This week I'm going to do them in circle of fifths. So I'll show you what those are. I haven't actually done those in a video yet, but I'll go ahead and show you what they are today. And then Sabicus, that is what I added last week. That was new. So I'm trying to get it up like above 80 to 100 BPM. I was working on it about 40 to 60 over the last week. And I noticed that he does it in his video about 150. I don't know if I'm ever going to get it that fast, but I do notice that I've got better control in my right hand from working on it, and I'd like to, you know, let's see if I can max out here and see if we can do that. I have noticed it's a little easier to do it on a bass because of the spacing of the strings. I guess that's why it's like traditionally a flamenco exercise and not like a thing that people do on Telecasters and Stratocasters and 335s and stuff, because the strings are kind of closer together. But that said, I'm still determined to like be able to get it pretty clean. And like I said, I have it clean like up to like 80-ish. Actually, I said 60-ish before, but that said, I was just practicing it at like 72. So I think that like by the end of today, tomorrow, I'll be able to get it up to 80. And then for the week, push it. Working on Joy Spring. You might notice I uploaded a video for that yesterday. I just began it yesterday, and I want to kind of dial in a little bit more today and the rest of this week. I'm also checking out Thomas the Tank Engine because I just love that melody. I love those chord changes. You heard me practicing my blues, and I'm also working on setting up my old Ableton rig. I have some new tricks that I'd like to try on it, so I want to do that correct. But anyways, let me lay out these 3 per string pentatonics. I'll do them in the key of G because they're pretty funky and cool. But here's what's going on. If you know this, every guitar player knows that shape, right? So then you want to find it just on 1 string. And if you notice, that was 3 frets away. Then this is 2, and then another 2, then another 3, and then 2. So everything is either a 3 or a 2. So I like to check that out and then try and find it on every string. So the lowest I can go, say in the key of G, is here. That's like the 7th. So it's like 1, 3, 6. That's 3 notes. Then we get up to the next string. Plus 2 strings, or plus 2 frets. So 3, 5, 8. Then there's my 3. Then 5, 8, 10. So 3 plus 2. Then 7 plus 3, 10 plus 2, 12. Then everything's 2 plus 2. 11, 13, 15. Then 11, 15, 18. And as you notice, we've gotten up the entire fretboard really pretty easily, just three notes per string. So that's why it's really nice and convenient. So if you can do that, and then you can do them in every key, circle of fifths, circle of fourths, like I'm practicing, then I'd say you're pretty good at those pentatonic scales all over the neck. Yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be all for today. Last thing I'll leave you with, this is something I always do. Practice with a metronome. I'm going to do that on my way out, but you have a fantastic Technique Tuesday. Keep practicing.